Good morning, it's Friday 28th of July 2017. This is Sylvia Shivamurthy and you're listening to the newspaper reviews on www.r11eng.com. Let's now look at the paper highlights from today's newspapers. The top highlight in Daily News says, "No show by Shiranti. Former First Lady Shiranti Rajapaksa failed to appear before the Criminal Investigation Department yesterday. Police media spokesman SP Ruwan Gunasekara said that she had sought another day to appear at the CID. Addressing the media yesterday at the Information Department, he said that the CID summoned the former First Lady to record a statement about the jeep related to Cetilius Xavier Foundation. The highlight in the middle says, "Former government sold our lands outright. We changed it." President Maithripala Sirisena, in a speech encompassing all issues that have been in public discourse, said that the majority of people should not be victimized due to the conspiracies of a few. It was the previous regime that sold our lands outright, unlike any previous regime. 200 acres was sold outright for the Port City project to a Chinese company. It was after we assumed duties that we changed it to a lease agreement, he said. He further said that under his leadership, not an inch of the soil would be given to a foreign entity. He pointed out that during the time, there was no protest or strikes against such action. Today, everyone has a freedom, and it is this freedom that is being misused by a few. We cannot let this few cause hardship to the majority, he said. And the highlight at the bottom says, "Broad consensus for power sharing now," says PM. "There is sentiment in this country for radical change and we can't get away from it," Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said yesterday as he placed his hope of further strengthening unity in the country on the new constitution. "Politics has changed very much since the time Dudley Senanayake. People do not have the same issues with devolution as they used to," said the Prime Minister as he discussed the changing nature of power between the centre and periphery, delivering the 17th Dudley Senanayake Memorial Lecture at Temple Trees. Let's now look at the paper highlights in Daily Mirror. The top highlight says, "My husband fired unintentionally," says wife of main suspect. "My husband, Selvarasa Jayanthan from Jaffna, was never a member of the LTTE. It is a rumor to say that he is a former combatant. My husband fired unintentionally," the wife of the main suspect said. Another highlight says, "Wasim Tajuddin's case." The Criminal Investigation Department yesterday informed the Colombo Chief Magistrate Court that it was in the process of identifying the individual in the vehicle which had followed Wasim Tajuddin's vehicle at the time of the incident. The highlight in the middle says, "Supreme Court awards 500 lakhs rupees to expat Tamils." The Supreme Court yesterday ordered the officers of Terrorist Investigation Department to hand over the premises they are occupying in Vellavatta to the owners within 8 weeks. And now let's move to the paper highlights in Ceylon today. The top highlight says, "Provincial Council's Amendment Bill in August." Parliament is set to debate amendments to the Provincial Councils Act next month, bringing the date for the much-anticipated Provincial Councils poll closer. Leader of the House Lakshman Kuriala told Parliament that a date would be fixed for the poll immediately after the amendments are passed. The government's announcement comes as the People Action for Free and Fair Elections, citing the repeated postponements of the local government elections, has said that there was an unwillingness on the part of the government to hold elections. The highlight in the middle says, "Major port strike if China deal is unchanged." Sri Lanka's ports employees yesterday threatened a major walkout if the final agreement on the Hambantota port deal with China remains unchanged. The agreement will be signed on 1st August. And the highlight at the bottom says, "January to June tea exports up." Tea export earnings in the first half of the year increased by 21.1 billion rupees year-on-year to 110.4 billion rupees. Statistics released by Forbes and Walker Tea Brokers Private on Wednesday evening showed. Tea, after remittances, garment exports and tourism services, is Sri Lanka's fourth largest foreign exchange earner. That's all for today's newspaper highlights, and we'll get back to you with more news tomorrow. Thank you.